This week in Jamaica Now, 16-year-old boy arrested allegedly after stabbing a 6-year-old and cutting off his penis. Murders climb in St James. PNP leadership campaign heats up. What the polls are showing. And the CMU Wall of Shame, the latest at the embattled Maritime University. I'm Althea McKenzie in for Damien Mitchell, and this is Jamaica Now. A 16-year-old St. Thomas boy is now in police custody, allegedly for stabbing a 6-year-old child and cutting off his penis. It is reported that late Friday evening, the father of the 6-year-old boy became concerned after not seeing his son for a while and began making inquiries of his whereabouts. He was reportedly told that his son was last seen in the company of the teenager. The father then went to the teen's home and stumbled upon the unconscious 6-year-old lying in bushes with cuts, bruises, and stab wounds. His penis had also been dismembered. The police say the suspect currently has a case before the court related to the molestation of another little boy. A 35-year-old St James cop has been charged with raping a 13-year-old girl. District Constable Cleavon Heaven of Farm Heights in St James is the second cop from the police area to be charged with rape in the past month. He surrendered to the police on Tuesday on 2 arrest warrants for grievous sexual assault and rape. The 13-year-old victim is a friend of one of the cop's relatives. The cop is reported to have built a relationship with the victim through social media. The two reportedly met in downtown Montego Bay, from which the cop drove to a section of Kent Avenue, where he allegedly held down the child and raped her. Still in St James, murders are on the rise despite a state of emergency there and the neighboring parishes of Westmoreland and Hanover. Police data reveal that up to August 3, the parish recorded 79 murders. This has made the parish the third deadliest, behind St Andrew South with 98 and Clarendon with 85. In March, Superintendent Vernon Ellis, the commanding officer of the St James Police Division, unveiled a 5-pronged strategy to quell murders and shootings. He said the primary objective was to see murders fall below 100 for the first time in a calendar year since 2006. The One PNP leadership campaign of incumbent Dr. Peter Phillips has criticized the poll put out by challenger Peter Bunting. The poll indicates that Bunting is leading Phillips by 18 points as the ideal person to lead the PNP as well as to win a general election. But Phillips's team says the polling data presented by Bunting's Rise United team is garbled, incomprehensible, and out of line with One PNP's polling data. The Rise United Commission Don Anderson poll showed the Caribbean Maritime University has stripped its wall of fame following concerns that the names of disgraced former ministers Roel Reid and Andrew Wheatley were among those listed. Wheatley, the former energy minister, was forced to quit the cabinet last July after agencies under the ministry he led were swamped with allegations of corruption, nepotism, and financial impropriety. Reid, the discarded education minister, now under criminal investigation, made his exit in March amid corruption allegations dogging agencies under his ministry, including the CMU. On the weekend, the university issued a statement saying its council has ordered that all the names be removed until further notice. The Wall of Fame in question is mounted on the newly constructed Petrocarib building of the Festo Authorized and Certified Training Fact Center for Mechatronics and Automation. As Jamaica celebrated 57 years of independence from Britain, a recent discovery of centuries-old artifacts and remains of Jamaica's first settlers, the Tainos, were found in Helshire, St Catherine. A quarry blast scheduled for May 28 in the hills of Helshire led to the discovery of artifacts believed to be at least 500 years old. Contracted by Gore Developments as manager for the quarry, which was opened last year, miner Tal Giller from the city of Surdot in Israel uncovered the items while extracting sand, limestone, gravel, and stone to produce construction aggregate. The miner was concerned that the cave would collapse after the blast to break the rocks for excavation. So he delayed the operator, and after checking that it was safe enough to enter, he ventured inside where the artifacts were discovered. The artifacts, including a zemi, a central figure in the Taino's religion, which houses the spirit of the Taino, bones, plates, and bowls, have since been handed over to the Jamaica National Heritage Trust. And that's it for this edition of Jamaica Now, your weekly review of the big news stories. Send us your comments at onlinefeedback@gleanerjm.com. You may tune in to Power 106 FM for regular updates. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Jamaica Gleaner and on Facebook at Gleaner Jamaica. I'm Althea Mackenzie in for Damian Mitchell. And before we go, sights and scenes from the Grand Gala 2019.
Jamaica is grateful to you, and it is indeed my honor to present you with this citation. Sizzler, come on. Everybody, with that 50G, we 57 now, we're not easy. All Jamaican, we have a flag like this here. And then
Ritamani, it gives me great pleasure to present you with this citation. You have been an icon of music in your own right.